Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the CamPark T180. Brand new camera from CamPark. It has the integrated solar panel. We'll be talking more about this camera in a few minutes. First we're going to go ahead and do an unboxing, and then we're going to go ahead and do the setup, and we will show you some pictures that I captured out in the field. So let's go ahead and jump right into the unboxing and we'll talk more about this camera. Here we have the T180 solar integrated trail camera from CamPark. A few specs for this camera: it has a IP66 waterproof rating, 65-foot triggering distance, 0.1 second trigger speed, that seems pretty fast. Wi-Fi connection with smartphone. That is not a cellular camera. That just means that this camera has Wi-Fi and can connect to your phone via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. It takes 4K, 2K video. It has 3 PIR sensors with 120-degree detection range. Let's go ahead and open up this box and see what comes in it. So, first thing in the box, we have the owner's manual, or instruction manual, whatever you want to call it. We have the camera mount. You know how I feel about these. If you'd like to make your own camera mount, I'll leave a description up here in the left-hand corner. You guys can go check that out and make your own. Pretty inexpensive, about $3 or $4. It'll have a nice one. Tree strap, USB cord, and of course the camera. And nothing else in the box. So that's what's included in the box. Next we'll move right into the setup. First let's take a look at this camera. You see it has the integrated solar panel. I'm really starting to like these cameras because they're going to be using less battery. It has 2 clips on the side to open and close the door. It has the 1/4x20 tree mount. Also has a spot for your tree strap to go through the loops, the belt through the belts there. Also has a spot for your safety cable, and also has this little bump out, which I am really liking on these cameras now, because when you put it up against a tree, it kind of makes it even. Before they were there, it kind of always tilted down a little bit, and you had to put a stick behind it to hold it out. But a lot of cameras are coming out with that now, and I like that feature. Go ahead and open it up. So when you open up this camera here, you can see that the whole camera pretty much faces away or spins away from the tree. We'll have a compartment here, which I've already put 4 batteries in it. This camera will actually run without the batteries, but it's recommended that you put in 4 batteries in low light conditions, and I would just always put them in there just to have an extra security measure in case something does happen and the internal battery goes dead. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the setup. So you have your on, off, and setup button right here. You have your menu button here. You have up and down arrow, up, down, across arrows. You have a picture camera icon, and you have a video icon. So to get this started, you want to move the button to the middle, which is the setup. Whenever turning the camera on and off, you want to move this button slowly. You want to go from off to the middle, let it catch up, and then go to on, and vice versa if you're turning it off. We're going to go ahead and hit the menu button, which is right here. I'm sorry, I hit the file button by accident. There's actually 1 button for 2. The left side is the menu. Right now we're going into mode, and we'll hit OK, and then this gives us the option for photo, video, or photo and video. You know me, I like to take video, so we're going to hit OK, and then we're going to press the down button. PIR Interval. You hit OK, and you can change this to as many minutes or seconds as you like. And what PIR interval means is just be, once it takes one video, it'll wait this amount of time till it takes another video. Mine is set up on 30 seconds, so we'll leave it there. We'll hit OK. We'll go down to PIR sensitivity. Here we hit OK, and we have a high, a medium, and a low. I like to put mine on medium. I mean, if you're in a space, you have your camera set up where there's a lot of movement, like from leaves and grasses, you'll want to set it on low. If you're in a big wide open field with hardly no movement, you can set it on high and catch things that are a little bit further away. We're going to hit OK. We're going to go down to time lapse. I have mine off. I've never used time lapse before. Oh, I hit the wrong button. You see I have it on off. Then we'll just hit OK and down arrow. Next is loop recording. So loop recording simply means that if you leave your trail camera out in the woods for a long period of time, when your SD card gets full, your camera will overwrite your SD card's older files. So that way it never actually just quits videoing. It'll just delete your oldest files to be able to copy a new file. So we're going to leave that on off. I'm going down to the next one, which is IR LED. And on this one we have 4 settings. We have auto, medium, low, and off. I like to keep mine on auto, so we'll hit OK, and then we'll hit the down arrow. Low battery night shot. We're going to hit OK. We have no IR LED, or we have no shutting. No IR LED means it will take black nighttime video only. No shutting means it will not take a nighttime video under low conditions. I'm going to leave mine on no shutting, and we're going to go ahead and hit OK. Going to go down to monitoring period, and I have mine off. This is only if you want to set your camera to take video or captures from a certain time. Like you could set up to take captures from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. This one might not be a good setting if you're trying to catch wildlife in the wild, but it would be a good setting if you wanted to use your camera for security. Next, we're going to go down to side PIR setup. I have mine on, and that just means that these 2 side PIR sensors are on. You can turn them off if you just want to detect movement straight ahead, but the side ones give you 120 degree, I believe it was, detection. So if something's coming from the side of that camera, it'll start recording before the object actually walks in front of the camera. Next is frequency. It just says 60 Hertz. We'll hit OK. You can do 50 or 60. When the default was 60, I'm just going to leave it on 60 and hit OK. Next we have mode. We're back to mode, so next we're going to go over to the camera settings. Image size is 36. Let's go to OK. We have 36 down to 2 megapixel. We got a 36 megapixel camera. We might as well use the 36 megapixel setting. Hit OK. Picture numbers, we can do 1 photo, 2 photos, 3 photos, or 4 photos. Just hit OK for 1 photo because I like to take video anyway. And then we have the shutter speed. Hit OK, and you have 3 settings. 1/30th just means it'll catch fast action. 1/15th will be for slower action. 120 medium action. We're just going to leave ours on 130. Hit OK. And we're finished with the camera settings. So we're going to hit over and go to the video settings. We have resolution 4K. You have several options, but we're going to leave ours on 4K. Hit OK. Go down to video length. Now this camera has the option for 15 seconds, which to me, 15 seconds is the perfect video length. You can set this camera however you like. up or down arrow will adjust that, how many seconds that it takes a video for. Hit OK. Record audio is our next button, and we have that set for on. So next we're going to go over the settings. Language is English for me. It might be different for you, so set it up accordingly. Default setting means you press this and revert your camera back to all the default settings. Format. I like to format my SD cards in the computer. You just simply, what I do in the field is I'll turn my camera off. I'll take this card out. I'll replace it with a new card. I'll take that card back home, view it on my computer. When I'm done with that card, I'll save the pictures to a folder. I'll erase this card, reformat it, and then it's ready to go back into the camera. Next one is date and time. We'll hit OK. And you can see we have the date already set. So the date is June 19th, 2022. We'll hit OK. Actually, let's go back to that one again. We'll hit OK. We'll go over. And it looks like my time is wrong here. So let's go ahead and set the time up. The time, the date is set now. We'll hit OK. We're letting our battery know that we're at 100%. We'll hit OK. Time format. I like mine on 12 hours. So we'll press the up button. Then hit OK. Date stamp just means that it'll stamp the date on all your videos or pictures so you know exactly what time and what day it took the picture. Beep sound we're going to turn off. That way it doesn't make any noise while we're out in the field. You can name this camera if you'd like. Just hit the OK, and then it's already named T80, so we're going to hit OK. And then you can set a password setting on this if you like. I do not do that. Bluetooth is on in case you want to use the Wi-Fi feature to check the camera. Your Wi-Fi SSID, your Wi-Fi password, auto Wi-Fi off, which means when not in use it'll just shut off after 1 minute. Auto power off just means when not in use it'll shut off after 3 minutes. Down button, backlight, which is this light right here that's on right now. If not used, it'll shut off within 1 minute, and then it just shows us the version and an update section. So we're going to go ahead and hit the menu, take us back to the menu, the home page, and this camera is now set up and ready to go into the field. Well guys, that was the unboxing and the setup for the CamPark T180 solar integrated camera. So I know you guys are dying to see what kind of pictures or video this camera takes, so we're going to jump right into it. Here's a few videos that I took over the past several weeks. So guys, the pictures are pretty awesome, ain't that right? Very good quality photo, or very good quality video I should say. Nighttime and daytime pictures are pretty impressive. Another great thing about this camera, again, is it only takes 4 AA batteries instead of the usual 8 on these cameras. And if you're in a sunny location, you wouldn't even need the 4. I mean, as long as it gets enough sunlight, it'll keep the internal battery charged fully. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This camera, if you're interested in it, there will be a link in the description. That link is an affiliates link, so if you're interested in this camera, please use my affiliates link and I will get a little bit of kickback for this from the purchase. It doesn't cost you anything extra, just gives me a little bit of kickback for making a video. That's going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe you didn't like the video, but you just like me. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And until next time, you all have a great day.